welcome to episode 12 of the Lee channel. I don't know why I just like putting them in episodes because it's literally just me talking. So it's just episode 12 of listening to me talk. And if I do end up deciding that I don't like the episode titles, then this is going to make no sense. But at the moment, I like it. And episode 12 is coming out so soon. Usually I take a month break between episodes, but I didn't feel like doing that today because I'm just sitting in my car waiting to go for a walk, pretty bored, so thought I'd come on here and talk about the first thing I could think of. And you know what that was? Stephen King books. Alright, so I have fully read one Stephen King book, which is Pet Sematary, and I love that book. Favorite Stephen King book for sure. When I started reading it, I could not put it down. 10 out of 10. Even made me cry. Spoiler alert, right? Spoiler, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers about Pet Sematary, don't listen to this. But when Gage died, oh my god, I cried so, books usually don't make me cry because I'm usually tough. But when it comes to kids and animals, I'm gone. When the mum died, I did cry. But yeah, I loved that book. I'm even thinking of rereading it when I get the time just because it's so amazing. But the second Stephen King book I've tried to read was It. But if you've seen that book, you know how big it is. I have tried reading it so much, but it is so massive that every single time I get a quarter of the way through and then I stop. And then by the time I pick it up again, I've forgotten everything that's happened, so I need to reread it again, and it's the cycle keeps repeating because I only get a quarter of a way through. And then, yeah, I'm okay, stop now. Oh, don't pick it up for a couple months. Oh, what's happened again? Reread it. So I doubt that's a book I'm ever going to be able to finish because I don't have the time or attention span to stay on that book, and it's just massive, so it's a big project, but I'm working on it. Another one I started to read, but I stopped because I was reading it when I got bored, and then I got bored of the book. What was it called? It's the sequel to The Shining. A movie just come out about it with that guy. What's the book's name? What is this book's name? It's the sequel to The Shining. Okay, you know what? Give me a second, I'm gonna look it up, because this is horrible. Okay, I'm back, and I found it. It's Dr. Sleep. I knew it started with D, that was for sure. But yeah, I started reading that, and I don't know, I guess I got a little bit bored of that one as well. I don't know, when it comes to the psychic stuff, it doesn't really interest me. But how the little girl was kind of psychic in Pet Sematary. She was that wasn't the main focus of the book, Oh my god, and the start of Dr. Sleep is just so depressing, and the friggin', all of Stephen King's books are pretty depressing, but this one, yeah. So I read I've read a couple chapters of that, but I didn't finish it, obviously. I haven't seen the movie that came out for that either. I've seen the Shining movie, haven't read the Shining book. I've seen both Pet Sematary movies, read the book, and I've seen both It movies, and I've tried to read the book, but it didn't work out. And then on the last book, I think I do have Gerard's Game, but I haven't started that yet because there's another book. I've wanted it for so long, and I finally got it, and it's Cujo. It's called Cujo, about the killer dog, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait to start reading this. I bet I'm gonna get it done quicker than I got Pet Sematary done. Well, I've started reading this book. I don't mean to be so negative about it, but oh my god. I thought this book was about a dog, but the first, I think I'm up to a page at 130 something, and it's still not about the dog's being sprinkled in, but I feel like I'm reading a soap opera. Because there's people cheating and revengeful lovers and abusive husbands, and it's oh my god, I did not sign up for this. I guess it's my own fault because I had such an expectation for it that just it being different to what I was expecting has like really thrown me through a loop. And I know it's like build up of characters, but I just don't care about the drama in people's lives. And I basically hate every character. So like I'm not, well, except for the kids. They're the only ones I'm root for because they're not doing nothing wrong. But all the adults, all of them annoy me. Except for like the mum who's married to the abusive husband and getting out. I feel bad for her. But it's just like, I didn't pick up this book to read about humans. I thought I was going to start reading this and be about the dog. And then the dog would get sick and then start killing people, you know. But it's 130 something pages in and still the dog's getting a little sick. I think it's growled once and that's it. I love Stephen King. But oh my god. His books are praised so much. So I feel like, yeah, I'm the odd one out. But I've been wanting to read Cujo for so long, and I just had this, like, I haven't even seen the movie before, so I wouldn't have got any spoilers. I just had this one thing in my head about it for so long, and I thought it was going to be my favourite book, and because of that, I ruined it for myself, so I've stopped reading that, because honestly, I can't get through any more people drama. I'm like, I don't care. And unlike Pet Sematary, I had no idea what it was. Like, I thought it was about, like, you know, animals coming back from the dead and killing people. But I didn't actually, like, with Cujo, I was, like, 100% sure I knew what was going to happen. And that's why it let me down. But with Pet Sematary, I'm like, oh, this might be about this. And then, like, I love that book so much. It's the only Stephen King book I like. And he's my favourite author. Because I love reading horror. But I guess you have to build out the characters. But I guess I'm more of like a, what do you call it, like a Friday the 13th or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You're like, yes, build out the characters, but don't give me like an hour worth of build up. I'm not one of them people that just, I can't handle so much build up where there's nothing scary happening. So like movies like, I haven't seen Hereditary, but I heard that's a slow build up. Or Midsummer. Like I haven't watched really much slow build up movies. I just like I said, I like Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What's another one? Not Scream. What's the other big one? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th. Oh, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Though I only like the first. Like I do not like the remake of that. But I like the first. Like I like the first one, but I don't like any of the other ones because I thought they just got a bit stupid. I like most of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, and Friday the 13th is just funny to laugh at. I don't take the movie seriously at all. Even the remake was a bit much for me, so I didn't like that. But yeah, where did this... I went on to a bit of a tangent there. If I had to rate the books I've read, it would obviously be Pet Sematary first, since it's actually the only one I finished. So Pet Sematary, what would be next? Pet Sematary, It, I suppose. Yeah, It. Like, it says something that I've kept trying to read it, so that would go second. Third would be Dr. Sleep, because I don't even remember why I stopped reading that. I think I just got a bit bored of it, but I didn't dislike it, but Cujo I dislike, so fourth is definitely Cujo. And then Gerard's Game's got no place on the list because I haven't started it yet, so I don't know. I've seen bits of the movie, I think, on... Like, I think I watched a movie review on it, so... I kind of know what happens. By the way, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm pretty tired. I'm trying to jazz myself up to get going. So thanks for spending your morning. My God, thanks for spending your morning with me. I gotta get going because I need to leave. And I hope everyone is having a great day. Smile, be happy. I make it sound a lot easier than it is, but we can get through it. Okay, yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.